And check out the view from the CTV Skywatch camera looking out to the northeast. Yeah, we've got rain out there. I'm getting phone calls and emails, people with rain gauges in their backyards. I've heard estimates everywhere from 10 millimeters to 35 millimeters, depending on who you talk to. We'll get the official numbers as we get into tomorrow, though. 4 degrees right now, and the rain continues. Winds out of the northwest at 22 kilometers per hour. We got down to -2 at 1 a.m., and our high was at 10 a.m., and that was 8 degrees. And then we've had a continual cool down with that northwesterly flow, and that's reflected especially in Calgary, where you've got a temperature of 0 right now, and also some light snow going on there as well. And then you've got temperature still in the positive values here, but certainly cooling down. This is where our heavy snowfall warnings are to the west of the city of Calgary and to the northwest. Areas there could see 20 centimeters of snow by the time everything is said and done. The highest concentrations in the higher elevations, of course, but the foothills also getting a hit west of Calgary. And what we're watching is this bulk of precipitation right here. It started off yesterday looking like it was going to come out of Idaho and then arch into Alberta, which would have spared us heavier amounts of rain. The core of the system shifted east, and of course the flow now, and you can just see that in the radar map right now. It is fairly heavy in some areas. Heaviest concentrations could be yet to come tonight in the area between Lethbridge and Calgary as that rain continues to push through. And there you've got a really good indication of some of the higher concentration of rain that we're expecting as we get further into the evening hours. By tomorrow afternoon, we're going to be seeing relatively clear skies, and that means we're going to have a chance of leftover instability as well. When you get a system that massive moving through, the air mass that's left behind is not that stable. So I'll explain that in the 5-day forecast. 10 degrees in St. John's right now, but they are expecting to have some freezing drizzle to continue in the overnight hours there. Cooler temperatures in parts of the Maritime, but look at southern Quebec in double-digit values, and that extends into southern Ontario as well. 17 degrees right now in Winnipeg, good for them. 14 and 12 in Regina and Saskatoon. Rain is expected to hit that area overnight tonight. 10 degrees in Edmonton, 14 in Kelowna, 13 in Vancouver. Looking at a sun and cloud mix turning into showers over the next few days. And a sun and cloud mix for both Whitehorse and Yellowknife for the next few days as well. And Yellowknife is expecting a couple of days of total sunshine as they head into the weekend. East Kootenay, you're looking at an overnight low of 4, recovering to 8 degrees tomorrow. Sun and cloud mix with some showers expected in the afternoon hours tomorrow. Crow's Nest Pass, partly cloudy tonight, 3 degrees, and windy. Windy tomorrow, 9 degrees for a high. Mainly cloudy, chance of evening showers tomorrow. Medicine Hat, chance of showers tonight, of course, 4 degrees. Windy conditions, and then tomorrow you're looking at a sun and cloud mix by the afternoon, 15 degrees for a daytime high, and your winds will be gusty. Lethbridge, we're looking at that shower activity tonight. Clearing after midnight tomorrow, a sun and cloud mix, still with a chance of an evening shower, 11 degrees for a high tomorrow, and it'll be windy tomorrow. Now, as you look through this, as you get into Saturday, 3 degrees, it looks like a pretty chilly number. It'll be between 3 degrees and 9 degrees. If you're further west in the Lethbridge region, you'll have a cooler air mass, a little warmer further east. And then you have a chance of that precipitation late in the day Saturday, late in the day Sunday. Monday, we're back into double-digit numbers, and a little cloudy on Tuesday and a high of 11, so it's not going to be with us all that long. Now, Dory story. This is part 1 of a 2-part feature on a Lions Club fundraiser coming up. Mark Humphrey's sister Lydia spent a lot of time in the renal unit of the Chinook Regional Hospital before she passed away.
She was diagnosed with a disease called amyloidosis, which destroyed her kidneys. After that, when she was on her way to recovery, she needed dialysis. She had to go to Lethbridge 3 times a week, the only place where you can have dialysis, and sit there for 4 hours while the procedure is going on. That spurred me to do something for people with kidney failure. The dialysis units in southern Alberta, and that does not include Calgary, it's just like south of Nanton or so, perform 10,000 dialysis procedures every year. That's a lot of people.
When the Lethbridge Host Lions Club was planning what to do for upcoming fundraisers, Mark jumped right in with a suggestion.
The first thing that popped into my head was one of Lydia's problems that she had with the dialysis. It had to do with the chair she was sitting in. She was always propped up with pillows and with blankets and trying to get comfortable. Then I discovered that the chairs were very old and had outlived their usefulness. So we started a campaign together with the Lions Club to see what we could do to provide better chairs.
Next week, more event details and how you can get involved.
Dory's Story, sponsored by Langenberg Optical, voted Best of the Best for 2012.